Well guys, Carolina Chris, he started Canteen Cup Tuesday. Somebody started Cast Iron Wednesday. I don't know who it was. But I'm starting Mountain Man Monday.
Morning.
Mike's tagging along with me today. And we are in Camp Creek State Forest, doing a little turkey scouting, and we thought we'd bring you guys along. We have a youth group at my church called the KOZ, which is a national group for boys. It's called the Kids Outdoor Zone, and we are going to have a youth turkey hunt on the 13th, which is Youth Day for Spring Gobbler in West Virginia. So I'm trying to get out and do a little scouting for the boys, maybe put them on some turkeys, and just thought we'd bring you guys along. If you guys are interested in the KOZ, you can go online and check them out at Kids Outdoor Zone. It's based out of Texas, but they do a lot of great things for the youth. And mountain quicksand. We've got a nice lunch packed. We're going to go up to the backpacker site. Any of you guys that's followed my channel have been to the backpacker site before. But we got a really good lunch ahead of us. Gonna build us a little fire and play in the woods. Me and my buddy there.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of fun in the outdoors.
See any turkeys or turkey sign, I'll try to get you guys some footage. Thanks for hanging out with us. This is one of the new wildlife savannas here. This is number 5 in Camp Creek State Forest. We'll walk around, see if we can't find us a shed. I found a shed in 10 last year, so we're gonna see if we can't find us a shed. Well, we're almost to the backpacker site, also known as the old Farley Shelter. If you guys have watched my video from last year, I found a big shed coming in the other side of that field. It's been pretty much eventless. Haven't found anything really cool or seen any critters.
Ancient apple trees.
Yeah, there's some over there too. Bad day in the mountains is better than a good day at work any day. Look at that, guys. Sun.
Can't beat it.
We've had so much rain and nasty weather, don't know what to do with ourselves. There's a new cabin going in Camp Creek over that way. We'll try to go over and check it out and show Mike here in a little bit. Park's building a pack-in log cabin where you can pack in and stay. We'll go check that out here in a little bit. We're gonna hang out here, take it easy for a little while. Well, we dropped our packs over at the backpacker site. We just getting out doing a little exploring, a little freestyling. Seeing if we might find us a shed laying out here. There's some standing corn up here, so it's pretty good.
Easter lilies coming out.
Yep. They're bloomed at my house.
There's some right over our already blooming as well.
Oh man, signs of spring, folks. Gotta love it. When them old Easter lilies come up, that means sunshine and warm weather. Followed by morel mushrooms and ramps.
Ramps and morels.
And goblin turkeys.
There's one of their, what you call it? Said they planted.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time remembering what I called it.
It's just going out of my brain, too.
Turnips.
Turnips, yeah, turnips.
This used to be a 100-acre piece of private land right in the middle of Camp Creek State Forest. And thank heavens the park ended up with it, or the state ended up with it. And now it's part of Camp Creek, but before they acquired it, it was all stripped. And that's what you see here. Both sides of this field have been stripped. But it's growing back. Slowly but surely.
Is there like a homestead up here?
Not that I know of. I mean, there probably is somewhere. I'm not sure where it's at.
The old tree, unless it was an orchard or something.
Yeah.
Looks like there might have been a homestead there somewhere at one time.
Yeah.
And plus the flowers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good.
They're not just natural at all.
No. No.
And that's a good size patch.
Well, I know there is a bunch of cemeteries here in Camp Creek State Forest. We just passed the Farley Cemetery, which is the biggest, I think. But there's a bunch of little tiny cemeteries that kind of dot the landscape. I know you got one over at Neely Cemetery, and then you got Liquor Charlie over on Stovall Ridge. We're gonna kick around here in these corn and see if we can't find us a shed. And if we find one, look here at all the deer tracks coming out of here. A good trail coming out. Yeah. So they've been hitting it. We're gonna look in here and see if we can't find some sheds. If we find any, we will bring you guys along. Oh, the deer have been in here. They have wore it down. Buddy Mike, he's over here looking around. It's hard to find them in the corn like this because it looks so much like an antler laying there, or it can. You can see the cabin way over there. That's gonna be a pretty cool spot. I'm sure I'll do probably do an overnight there. Take you guys along when they get it built. We'll get a closer look at that here in just a little bit. Let's get back to shedding. Tell you folks what, I hunted Camp Creek before Frank took over. He's a superintendent, and you didn't see stuff like this. I mean, they didn't have fields of corn and food plots and even access like you do now to get into Camp Creek State Forest. If it wasn't for Frank and his team of guys, this wouldn't be happening. He has a love for this park. I truly believe it. You can tell by the work that he does. And we appreciate it, Frank. Really do. Had no luck, have you, Mike?
Nothing.
It's so hard to pick a shed out in this.
There's some well-fed raccoons up in here. Well-fed raccoons, buddy.
Yep. Coons and turkeys.
If there was a bear around here, he'd be well-fed.
Yeah. Oh, they had a cornfield over on 10. Last year I walked in turkey hunting that second day and walked into 3 bear that morning. Mama and 2 cubs, and then the second day I walked in on another bear.
They would be here when this food's here. That's for sure.
Mike's educating me on some sassafras tree here.
People don't believe it, they get that big, but that's what it is.
Yeah?
It's a sassafras tree.
Huh.
I've seen them in the fence line. Huge ones.
Huge ones.
Big ones. Most of the time they just get to be little sprouts and stuff like that, you know.
Right.
Real little things.
Right. Looks like a coon might be living in that one.
Hard to tell what's in there. Might be a little baby bear.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what it is. Sassafras.
That's one thing Mike knows. He knows his plants and trees.
That old tree right there is probably, I bet you that tree right there is 100 years old.
You think?
I bet you. Huh. Them apple trees has been here a long time.
Yeah.
Where they cut them back right there.
Yep.
They have definitely.
Yeah, a couple old.
They've been here a long time.
Yeah, we didn't find any sheds, folks.
We could have robin for lunch, yeah.
Yeah, there's robins everywhere, ain't they? Just out strolling around in the mountains. Don't get no better. My stash of fat wood is running kind of low, so me and Mike, we're gonna walk back in here. There's a bunch of down pine back in here. We'll see if we can't harvest some fat wood.
Right here.
Yep, you can see the resin in it, can't you?
Smell it right there.
Oh yeah.
That's where you find, see that dead tree right, all these limbs has got fat wood. You can cut this.
Yep.
You can cut them stobs off and they're covered with, I don't think I got a lighter in my pocket.
I stopped and got the Baco. I figured we'd cut some of it off and take it back to the, I think it would be more of it at the root of the tree.
Well, the root of this tree right here is that's the top of the tree, I believe.
Yeah.
The top still
It blew out. Oh, it blew out of this whole big one right here.
the tops and
Yeah.
some of the good stuff will be right there.
Yeah.
You know, a chunk of wood like this right here.
Yeah.
That there ain't got hardly in it now.
Yeah.
It's done and gone. See, it's not really
Resinous.
highly resinous.
Huh.
They're self trimmers, so they trim themselves. And
Well, if you had a stalk that was further up the tree there, it would probably be more.
yeah, that is the top of that tree right there we're looking at. So wood chunk right there. If you can get it out of it. Let me see you saw there. We'll
There you go.
see if
There's
there's
a button on it there I think you have to hit.
safety.
Yeah.
Safety on it. Let's see here. Oh, you got a good chunk.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, we'll take it back over and play around with it.
Okay.
One heck of a deer trail running through here. Top of that white pine over here blew out. It's been blown out for a long time, but we cut us a couple sticks out of it, or limbs out of it. And we're gonna go over here and chop it up and see what we got. Won't be long, it'll be time to make some mountain man lunch.
Solid resin right there, buddy.
Yeah. Good stuff.
You did good on that one, boss.
Yeah.
See how deep it is.
Just down at the end there.
Just right in that hole.
You can see how faint it is. It's real faint. You'll probably use it for firewood here in a little while. Start to come up a little bit there.
Split that out.
Some in it.
Here on the end it is.
See, it's a little darker. It's not a prime piece, but it ain't bad.
One thing, when it's wet weather and you need to start a fire,
Yeah.
that stuff is a trick.
In West Virginia monsoon season. Piece of this and give us some shavings while you're doing that.
A little bit of a dry spot there.
Some shavings and a dryer lint whenever you're ready for it.
Oh, get out. Should go to some twigs that catch our little catch too, 'cause
I love that dryer lint.
works good, don't it?
I got me a little old thing there at the house, a little old jar, and the wife's buddy, she just keeps on filling her up.
Filling her up, huh?
Yeah, she just keeps on filling her up.
Y'all use it when you out running around?
We don't build a fire very much. Huh?
You
I've
need-
got a little stove with me that
You need to get in one of them camp places and
yeah.
cook you a meal on one of your hots.
That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
I'll
just
have
sit there
to
and
do
cook
that.
you one. Yeah, stuff.
Usually there's a pretty nice pizza joint or restaurant she's wanting to hit somewhere close by.
I hear you. Not a bad thing.
Sometimes we pack a lunch. She ain't got a whole lot of mountain woman in her.
You just take what you can get.
That's right.
You better edit this out of the video.
I get her hiking, and I'm happy with that.
There you go.
Let me get a. Let's try it. Little striker that I had out there a while ago.
Try that other one out, Lewis, and see how it works.
That PVC one?
Yeah, see how that works. You might. I know it'll throw the fire.
Oh yeah.
It'll throw the fire to it.
I bought this at a survival show in Pigeon Forge. It's a magnesium rod with a ferro rod on top of it, and it's made out of PVC, and it's got a piece of saw blade. Get it started in here now. Just lay it over in there. There it goes. There she goes. It works. Didn't even use the magnesium rod.
Everything is damp.
Used to have some stumps we could set on, but everybody's done burn them all. There's a hunk of that fat wood right on top.
Oh, she's a cooking now.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have a heck of a lunch here in a little bit. Mountain Man style. Oh, I know I am.
Well, neither one of my grandparents ever had a vehicle.
Oh, wow.
Neither one of them ever drove. Grandpa Reed, he was born in 1880. It's just hard to tell what you'd liable to see.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me one bit to see a flock of birds. Ain't gonna do nothing to get warm, is it?
I don't think that's going to fit down in there. I'll just dump it.
You're just gonna dump it.
I'll just dump it right in there. It won't hurt nothing. It'll cook the same way.
If all that water in mine will boil down though. I think I'm just finding there. We'll see which way that does the best. Well, you know.
That looks like almost a cup. That's a whole bunch of rice.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to use it all if you don't want.
No, man. I love rice.
Yeah, I do too.
Rice is one of my favorite foods.
We'll have rice and canned deer.
Canned deer meat or spam, whichever one comes out to
whichever
best.
one you want. Yeah, we got the rice a boiling now.
No kidding.
Mike's is about to jump out of the pot, and mine's a rolling pretty good too. Be time to put some venison in there with that rice here shortly. Like I say, you can't come to the mountains without Mountain Man food.
It's basically done.
Yeah, I figured it was.
Probably put just a fuzz too much water in it.
Yeah, I did too. You ready for your venison too?
Yeah, venison right in here. Did you can that, Louis?
My mom did.
You mind that?
It don't look that good in the jar, but buddy, once you
Yeah. People don't know what to get.
that stuff's just like roast beef.
No, man, look at that. The food got hot now.
Yep. I've got some onion soup mix there. I'm thinking about putting in mine. You're welcome to some of it too, if you want.
That'd be alright.
A little seasoning in with it. I've never tried that. I said that's like
Just to season it up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got mushrooms and stuff in it.
She salted that deer meat.
Oh yeah, it's
That's enough seasoning for me. Season this all in it and cook her down, baby.
Mike he ain't fancy. Getting fancy with the Lipton onion soup mix here. Should have brought a little flour and put in there and made some gravy.
Yeah,
Or thickened it up.
I'm going to do a video here in a little while about how to cook dumplings in the woods.
Oh, are you?
Mhm.
There you go. It's easy to do. Yeah, he's gonna cook dumplings, and he didn't do it today. Get me up here talking about all this good food.
That's absolutely delicious right there. The deer meat's
I thought, yeah.
pork tender, and that rice is just as tender as it can be.
I was sitting there last night, and I was like, what am I gonna fix with this deer meat? It's either a vegetable soup, and I went in there looking in the cabinet, and I said, we got any rice? That'll be good. I don't know, just something about, killing your own stuff and coming out and cooking it on the fire.
Doing it your way.
Yep.
That's the way to do it.
I didn't raise the rice. Uncle Ben did that. Thanks, Uncle Ben.
Yeah, Chinese. You can't beat it cooking outdoors.
Look here, folks. That hunk of deer meat on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's like roast beef. It's so tender from the pressure on that canner.
Just wait till you gobble it up. It's boiling now, babe.
You beat it.
That'll last you all day and all night long.
Mm-hmm. Take that Lipton onion soup in it.
You never burn that. Burn that up in a while. That's some slow burn juice right there. I'm gonna have to go one day, Lewis, and just eat some real survival.
Oh yeah? You're gonna take me and eat crickets and night crawlers, huh?
See what we can find.
See how Mike treats me? I bring him out here and feed him deer meat and rice and feed him steak and taters. He's gonna make me go eat crickets and night crawlers. That's alright. Maybe he's got a recipe where we can grill him.
Yeah, definitely don't eat no cricket unless you get Cricket's got a daggone parasite in it that long.
Oh. Yeah, it don't sound like...
That ain't no fun at all.
Is that what you eat when you have a bad year of hunting? I like the horns, but buddy, I like the deer meat.
The horns is pretty to look at, talk, and brag about, but
Yeah.
when it comes supper time,
That's right.
they just ain't working out too good for the food.
That's pretty slick, that little lid's got a drain in it.
It does, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Too bad there, whoever invented that.
Yep, might drill me a few more in it.
Did you grind any up burger too?
I've got, actually I think I've done went through all the burger I had. The wife accidentally opened the pack of it the other day, and I made some jerky out of it and took it to work and gave it to some of the guys at work. A couple of my buddies there. And now we're talking. Check this out, folks. Look at that. Where's my fork? There's some spoon go. Look here at all that good onion soup mix and deer meat. Look at that deer meat right here. Heck yeah. That's what you call mountain man food right there. I'm gonna sit back here and enjoy lunch with the man, Mr. Reed.
Mountain man food, I love it.
That's right. We're gonna sit here and enjoy ourselves. Heck with this camera. We'll talk to y'all later. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that lunch.
I sure did. Like my dad used to say, I'm full as a tick. Full as a tick, boy.
We're going to take you guys out here to the new cabin site. And I haven't been out here either. I want to go check it out. They're, like I said earlier, they're building a little cabin here in Camp Creek that you can backpack into. And, should
Now,
be pretty cool.
Do you have to pay to do that, Lewis, or
Yes, even the site we was just at, if you spend the night there, you're supposed to.
you gotta pay?
Yeah, I think it's like $12 or something, or $20 or something like that.
Okay, I just wondered.
But yeah. But the cabin, this is going to be a pack-in site too. You're only going to be able to pack in. But we're having a ramp festival. The Camp Creek Foundation's putting on a ramp festival the end of April. So if you guys are in West Virginia watching this video, come and check out the ramp festival. I think it's the 27th. It's a Saturday. But oh yeah, they got all kinds of logs here. I'm gonna turn the camera around and let you check it out.
That prefab, Lewis? They ain't cutting them notches herself, are they?
I think so. I want to say they are. Yeah, look at them logs there. They ain't notched.
Yeah, somebody knows what they're doing. Cut them dovetails.
Yep. Yep, somebody does.
Log cabin dovetail notch there.
They're putting them on them rock foundation too. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to spend the night up here.
Yeah, this would be worth $12 here.
Oh, heck yeah. Look at the porch. They're gonna have a little porch on it, I bet. It's gonna be cool. I cannot wait.
We'll have good view too.
Absolutely. See the cutover over there.
That must be part of the old logging road over there.
Yeah, I think they cut that in there when they timbered all this. You can see the field back over there where we just came from. So those of you that aren't familiar with Camp Creek, this is going to be a spot you can rent, and then the backpacker shelters over there where we just came from, and you can pack in and spend the night there too. And then there's the field where we was out exploring. Yeah, this is going to be a cool little place right here. This will be the first cabin ever built in Camp Creek State Forest. Modern time, I guess.
That thing's gonna have a porch on it right
Yeah, that's what that's a big old post, ain't it?
there. Tag on 12 by 12 inch oak beam, but probably weighed 5,000 pounds.
Yeah. That took some work. Look how they notched that and put that
Yeah, that's the old-fashioned dovetail notch right there.
Uh-huh.
Well, that mortise ain't, but that dovetail, whoever's doing that knows a little bit about that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh. Yep.
You know the reason it did it that way?
Kind of locked them in, didn't it?
Well, it did, but the water ran out of the cabin this way.
Oh,
Run
okay.
down them cabin things, it run off.
I got you.
That's the reason they did it that way.
Yeah, they'll have to cut a door in the front of it there, won't they?
Yeah.
That log there. Good stuff.
Let me see. I reckon they'll finish it up this year?
I hope so. I'll have to talk to Frank and find out if they're going to finish it this year. They got started on it late last year, so I have a feeling it'll be finished this year. But boy, you talking about waking up one morning? I'm going to have to rent that spring gobbler one year. Wake up right here with the turkeys gobbling.
You can see them for 500 yards that way, can't you?
Yeah.
That's at least 350 over there, ain't it?
Every bit of it. Thought I saw something over here, but I don't guess I
You
did.
could hear one thundering up here. There ain't nothing, no noise.
Oh,
or anything.
yeah.
Yeah, that sucker thundering for 100 miles.
Well, we're going to head back to the truck. See what we can see along the way. Well, folks, ain't seen a turkey, ain't seen a deer. We did see some scratching, but we're almost back to the truck. So instead of I guess we ended up doing a Canteen Cup Tuesday on a Monday.
Mountain Man food.
Yeah, Mountain Man Monday with a Canteen Cup Tuesday. And it may be Wednesday or Thursday before you guys see it. Depending on how it goes. But we're almost back to the truck. I'm gonna take Mike over to the other side of the forest here and let him check it out. And then we're gonna hightail it back to civilization. So thank you guys for tagging along, and God bless from me and Mr. Reed.
Have a good day.
We were actually loading the truck and we thought we heard turkeys cutting up on the ridge, but it's a frog.
I don't believe that, dude. I could have swore that was turkeys. Listen at them.
We was on over toward the truck and it sounded like they was up on the ridge there above us. These old frogs carrying on.
I can't believe it.